Morning. Hello, welcome. A new week, halfway through July already. Here in the Mount Shasta Goddess Temple, we are in the month of Baba Yaga. We are honoring the wild witch of the forest and her magic. We are contemplating the power of boundaries and saying no. And, really looking at how the power of our no is the power of our yes. And the power of our yes is the power of our no. Knowing when you have a yes and when you have a no clearly gives you that sense of what they each mean. Otherwise, we spend a lot of time in maybe, kinda. So, definite edges and boundaries. We are working with herbs and herbal healing. That's something we do all year, but particularly the month of Baba Yaga, it's a good time to remember that it's July, but now is the time to set up your tinctures and prepare your teas and dry your herbs and get them ready for winter. I've been noticing with concern the unrest in both Cuba and Haiti. And in our temple, we have women who are from both of those places who may or may not have still family and friends there who are impacted by the unrest there. So today we're going to be dedicating our practice to all of those who are negatively impacted by the unrest in Cuba and in Haiti. And we're going to send the balm of Guanyin's compassion so that the unrest will die down, particularly in how it negatively impacts average individuals who are just trying to go about their lives. So let's light up Baba Yaga's reversing candle, where we're sending anything that does not serve our highest good back to its source. Crone mother, bone mother, healer, seer, witch, secret keeper, screech owl, mighty wolf bitch, Baba Yaga, bright dawn, Baba Yaga, red sun, Baba Yaga, midnight, Baba Yaga, black sky woman, keep me safe within your sight, keep me on the path of right. Crone mother, bone mother, healer, seer, witch, secret keeper, screech owl, mighty wolf bitch, Baba Yaga, bright dawn, Baba Yaga, red sun, Baba Yaga, midnight, Baba Yaga, black sky woman, keep me safe within your sight, keep me on the path of right. This deck, the Sacred Rebels Oracle, is so full of beautiful cards. And as I shuffle them, I will see one like over and over in my shuffling. And then I start to, but I don't draw it. And then I start to lust after it. I'm like, I really want to get that card. When will we get that card? What is already with you? What is already with you? Thank you, Cynthia. Cynthia says she likes my colors today. I love orange. I'll tell you, I would wear orange and gold every single day, except on the days I want to wear purple. You hold in your hand that which you seek. In other words, the pair of spectacles you've been rummaging around the house for are sitting on top of your head. What you are seeking, perhaps by exploring far and wide, is actually right under your nose. You may not like this idea. It is so much more wonderful to imagine that there's something out there to find. Of course, there is unlimited creative potential, and there's always something more that can be. Yet, in this instance, it's important for you to know that you already have what you need and what you want. That doesn't mean it's the end of the story. although it does ask you to give up the fantasy that a perfect solution lies in the future somewhere. Instead, it asks you to acknowledge that everything necessary for success is with you now. All you need to do is accept this and act with what you have available to you. This is good news. This particular chapter has a happy ending in store. That ending will become real for you just as soon as you stop trying to skip forward to the next chapter. Better to be completely present in the now. From here, the next phase will naturally happen without force on your part. Oh, there's a few more sentences that I like here. You are more ready than you think you are. You are more prepared than you realize. You don't need an entire army of resources to move ahead, although you may find that when you do move forward, many resources suddenly become apparent. All that you need in this moment is just one sweet act of nourishment. That is enough to take you backwards out of nostalgia or regret and forwards into what is awaiting you now. Be brave, dig deep within, and enjoy the sweet surrender to what is. And it shows hands with a field of butterflies and sacred geometry. So that's good to know, isn't it? I think, we live in a really acquisitions-oriented culture. There's always something to have, to buy, to own, to possess, to identify with, to claim, to manifest. We get really caught up sometimes in wanting more. I was just reading over the weekend some Dharma teachings. I can't remember now who the author was right off the top of my head. It was something I read online. It was a Dharma teaching. Maybe it wasn't Lama Zopa Rinpoche. But it was from a Tibetan Lama who is well known and an established teacher. And he was saying that if you don't give up the desire for desiring, you will not ever feel satisfied. It's not the things we desire that are the problem. It's our desire for desiring that is the problem. That is what leaves us with a sense of endless discontent, because the minute we get the thing that we thought we really were focused on, or the thing that we thought we really wanted, or the circumstances or conditions that we thought we really wanted, then there's always something right behind it saying, well, now how about me? Oh, well, while we're desiring, let's desire something bigger. So it can't just be, oh, I really want that beautiful dress. Then you need the shoes to go with the dress, and it can't just be, oh, I really want a new job, because then you need the job, and then the job is going to make you feel like, well, now maybe I should get a bigger apartment or a better car. The desire for desiring is the thing that stands in our way. Being present and just allowing what's meant to happen is a pretty advanced spiritual practice. A lot of people will fight this because they're so afraid of letting go of desiring, myself included. I fight this. I desire, I crave. I was just saying, funny, right before the divination, maybe you already noticed this, that I get, like a lust for a card that I want to pull. And then if it doesn't come up, I feel like my desire is unsatisfied. We all have desire. Wanting something in particular isn't the problem. It's the act of wanting that causes us dissatisfaction. So what would happen if, instead of desiring and yearning and longing after a new job, a set of conditions, something to change, we worked on just being completely present and completely grateful for every good thing that's happening just right now? How might that shift the landscape so that we feel more secure, more gratitude, more presence, more mindfulness and awareness? How might that alleviate that feeling of not enoughness? The feeling of not enoughness will never create enoughness. The feeling of enoughness creates enoughness. That feeling of not enoughness has us yearning and yearning, and then yearning becomes its own habit. Let's today, and maybe for the rest of this month really, try to cultivate that sense of it is enough. Right now, wherever I am, whatever I'm doing, it is enough. And from that enoughness, then we can have some kind of peace. From that peace, we can then act in ways that are smart, aware, and strategic to actually create the conditions in our lives that might give us the opportunity to be of benefit to all around us. From that place of enoughness, we feel generous rather than hungry or yearning. And from that place of enoughness, a lot more can happen than we maybe have given ourselves credit for. Brandy says, speaking straight to me this morning, Yesha. Sitting in the unknown is so hard, and just knowing everything is okay and enough. That's right. That's exactly right. And Tara says, thank you for addressing this sense of restlessness, which distracts us from a sense of serenity. You've got it. You've both got it. We've all got it. We've all got it. Whatever it is, we've already got it. The card says so. Baba Yaga wants us to know it's enough. And that's a very Polish thing. That's actually a very Polish thing. I totally remember at one point in my life, my father saying, you're always like on the go, trying to make something happen or do something, just, it's enough. It's enough. Just let it be enough. It's true. Let's try it. That's our short bit for today, if that's what you were here for. And now let's do Guanyin practice. We're going to start with 3 prostrations before the shrine of Guanyin. Maybe the only thing that's never enough is mantra accumulation. Maybe we can always do more of that. Coming into refuge is coming into a state of enoughness, where we know we are primordially and completely supported in the field of Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha. Namo Guru Be. I take refuge in the inner teacher. Namo Buddhaye. I take refuge in the great mother of compassion. Namo Dharmaye. I take refuge in the wisdom of the ages. Namo Sanghaye. I take refuge in the community of practitioners. And let's set our intention, a person, place, situation, or circumstance that will benefit from today's practice. And we're holding Cuba and Haiti. And let's recite the four immeasurables. May I be a source of loving kindness in this world and all worlds, bringing a generous heart to all my thoughts and doings. May I be a vehicle of compassion in this world and all worlds, ever mindful and aware of the tremendous suffering of others. May I be a brimming vessel of joy in this world and all worlds, delighting in the happiness of others as their suffering is alleviated. May I be a balance point of equanimity in this world and all worlds, seeing all as equals and all as deserving of goodness. And let's make our offerings. I light this candle as a symbol of the enlightening Dharma way. May it shine brightly for the benefit of all beings. I light this incense as an offering to Guan Xiyin, she who hears the cries of the world, mother of all. Om Ahum. 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 Reverently, I prostrate with my body, speech, and mind, and present clouds of every type of offering, actual and virtual. I confess all my destructive actions accumulated since beginningless time, and rejoice in the meditation of all holy and ordinary beings. Please, Guan Yin, remain until the end of samsaric existence, and turn the wheel of Dharma for sentient beings. I dedicate my own merits and those of others to the great enlightenment. 108 recitations of Namo Guan Xiyin Pusa, calling out to the one who is watching and who might, with kindness and care, say to us, don't you think it really is enough? Can you make it enough? Can you appreciate it for what it is? So many have so much less. Namo Guan Xiyin Pusa, 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 Namo Guan Shi Yin Pusa. 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 Namo Guanxi 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 Yin Pusa. 108 recitations of, no. Start with the prayer. Long life prayer for Tara, the wind horse practice by Patrul Rinpoche. Lume chuksum chidang jetsun ma galyum pakma drome jintu yi daki sisu paljor nyandrak nyam yarnu dadang yarji soshin du gepar kaje wangtang lungtan nam nyampa soshin chetu gawa lung chije lekpe lamdu drowa dang sering neme dedang denjur shi. Through the blessing and power of the unfailing Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha, and of Jetsunma, mother of the Buddha's noble Tara, may our lifespan, merit, prosperity, and renown increase like a waxing moon, like a rising summer lake. Especially may our good fortune, Wangtang and Windhorse, be healed when they weaken, rejoined when interrupted, raised up when sinking down. May whatever we do turn out well, and may good health, long life, peace, and happiness be ours. Lume choksum chidang chitsunma galyum pakma drome jintu yi daki siso peljor nyandraknyam yornu dadang yarji soshindu kepar kaje wangtang lungtanyam yampa soshin chetu gawa long chije lekpe lamdu drowa dang sering neme de dang denjur shi. And now 108 recitations of Om Mani Padme Hum, sending those benevolent blessings of enoughness out into the world for whoever needs them, and particularly sending positive energy, life force, and restoration of harmony to Cuba and to Haiti. Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum, 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 Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum, 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 Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum, 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 Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum. 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 And let's give thanks for our teachers. May all of my blessed teachers enjoy long, happy, healthy, productive lives and great support for their good works. May all beings benefit from their wisdom. May they enjoy a swift and happy rebirth. And long life prayer for Lama Dechen Yeshe Wangmo. Om Swasti. Through the powerful blessings of the immortal Pema Jungye and his consort, may the three secret qualities of the Dakini of Supreme Bliss, Yeshe Wangmo, be utterly stable, and may the light of her activities shine on the lotus groves of the teachings and of beings, so that they blossom in radiant splendor. And let's dedicate the merit. May the merit of this practice and all of my activities be of endless benefit to all beings in all realms, beginningless and continuous. May all obstacles be overcome and suffering cease at the sound of liberation. May all beings be free from suffering and its causes. May all beings have happiness and its causes. May we carry the essence of Guanyin in our hearts. Namo Guanxian Pusa. And we close with a bow to Guanyin, a bow to one another, and a bow to the inner teacher, and wishing everyone a day of enoughness. And we'll be back tomorrow. Have a good one, everybody. Bye.